Hey, it's Milton Daily Homes Chuck here, and we got a nice fiery list today. Some nice picks, probably the best list I've seen in at least a week. And we're going through this thing. It's a redistricting in the Toronto Real Estate Board. And there's all kinds of boundaries that have been shaved. Our emails don't work. So if you see a realtor that has big bags under their eyes, or they're on the side of the road crying, or if they're a little stressed out, then you probably know why. There's this whole kerfuffle with changing the way the real estate board sorts their information. So anyhow, we still pulled off today's list. There's 12 properties. This is basically like the Y2K for real estate, is I guess the best way to say it. Only it's real and it's a pain in the butt. 12 listings today. 934 Sprague is the first one. It's at 309 even, actually 309, and so it's called a Spring Valley. It's called a Woodbine. There's a bunch of different names. Just over 1,350 square feet. So we don't often see a white kitchen here, and I do like the look of it. It looks nice. I mean, sometimes if their cabinets are too shiny, it kind of cheapens them a little bit, but it's really hard to tell from photos. This is an eat-in area here, and they've used it as an office, which a lot of people do. So living dining room, this is the main living area, which is on the second floor. And then you've got a little balcony outside. This is a 3-bedroom version. And they must really be in a hurry to get out of here because they have a suitcase on the bed. So the rooms aren't huge. And then you have this room downstairs, which is a bit tricky because it's not quite big enough to be a rec room. But you can use it as a gym or an office, or I've seen people use this as kind of a secondary TV watching room. But overall, I think there's a bunch of these that are sort of in the 315 kind of mark. Some are even higher than that. So being under 310, I think, was a very smart move with these guys. The ones that are listing between 3 and 310 seem to be the ones that are selling. The other ones, not so much. Now this one on short is at 324.5. And so it's smaller. It's 1,297 square feet. It's still got the 3 bedrooms. And so there's a bit of a difference in value because this one's an end unit, right? Whereas the previous one we talked about isn't. But it's 50 feet smaller. So it's the plus minus. And we do tend to find that the prices of these ones are quite similar when we compare them across. So when you look in this one here too, they've got all carpet inside. It looks very similar to the other one. There's 2-car parking. They've converted the garage to a playroom. Now remember, that's a non-insulated area, so it's going to be hot in the summer, cool in the winter, and they say they convert it back, but I don't know if 324.5 is a real marketable price for this one here. But you never know, it could be really nice inside. It's hard to tell with no photos. Now 1030 Cooper is a really nice listing, 343,700. It's a croft site, so it's between 1,350 and 1,400 square feet. Tons of pride of ownership here. I love the fireplace. The one thing about the fireplace in this model is that it can cut down on one of your major walls. So you only have the wall on this side and then this one with the windows where you can put furniture, because the other side is all open to the kitchen. And so there's your front dining room there. And then you've got your kitchen. So the photographer is standing just on the edge of the family room. Just over the counter is the dining room. And there's your powder room. It's a nice high ceiling. And then you've got 3 bedrooms upstairs plus 2 full bathrooms. The master has an ensuite shower but no tub. That's a cute room there. I really like that. So the upgraded floors, they put a ton of work in the back here. Just a nice oasis, lots of privacy. I'm a big fan of this one. I really like it. Cooper's a nice street. You're right by the splash pad if you have kids. You can walk to Hawthorne Village Public School. You can walk to Guardian Angels Catholic School. It's very nice. 30-day possession on that one. Looks great to me. Now 1637 Cartwright is at 354.9. This is the model just up from the croft site. It's 1435, I think. It's called a Hexham. They do have a finished basement here too, so it's certainly another strong contender. Hardwood floors throughout here. There's your kitchen. There's some extra pantry space. I think that kitchen would just kind of really move to another level with some stainless steel appliances. You can see how much space there is in the master bedroom. There's a lot of furniture in there. Okay, so there's your ensuite, I believe, and then you've got the 2 full bathrooms upstairs, plus a bathroom in the basement too. It looks like a full bathroom down there. And then you've got the wood deck. So all that stuff, man, I'm a big fan of this one. I really like it. And so two hotties around that 350 mark. 1125 bar Crescent. So this is the 1600 square foot home. And so it's at 384.9. The same model, really nice one, sold on Clark for like 375 or something like that in the 370s. So this one I think is a better street. It's not far from Clark, but it's certainly a lot quieter. The kitchen isn't quite playing at that level, but it does have something that Clark didn't have, which is finished basement. So when you kind of plus minus and you spit it out the other end, I think 384.9 is a perfect price for this home. I think they're probably going to do pretty well. And Duncan Lane's the next one, 432.9. Not my favorite set of pictures. You know, when you look inside, they're a little dark. They have kind of a bluish tint. It looks like a really nice upgraded home. 9-foot ceilings, hardwood floors, stainless steel. It looks like the counters have been upgraded, but it's hard to tell. I mean, it's not as easy to see in these photos compared to if someone professional took them. So glass shower, a lot of really nice things. So semi-detached here, and we know that it's less than 2,000 square feet. I mean, they have a shot. The Heathwood ones are so nice, and I think that in person it's probably going to really knock you out. So 146 Willett is the chuck pick of the day for me, 469.9. It's a Snowberry, so it's about 2,100 square feet. Great first impression here. You have inside hardwood floors. You've got great colors. The gray is very stylish. The white kitchen with the mismatched island here, the built-in appliances, the moldings. This is a hot pick, okay? This is a wicked layout. You've got the pot lights here, big master bedroom. That's a spa-like bathroom. That's what you look for. Plus, so I thought it was a pretty good deal at $469, you know, just on the top two floors. Then you add a finished basement here, and I think it's exceptional. So this is a hot pick. It's not going to last long. Ring the alarm bells on this one. It is a gem and a half. Okay, so if you want to see this one, just let me know as my phone rings. Just give me a call, 905-693-9346, or just send me an email too. It's not going to last long. Very, very nice home. 933 Betsy is about 5,000 more than that, and it doesn't have the finished basement. It's a little bit bigger. It's 2,237 square feet. The win on this one that you're not getting with the other one is you actually have a separate living room in the front of the house. The rest of it's not that different. Big kitchen here, nice appliances, hardwood floors, and yeah, 4 bedrooms upstairs. You get the laundry upstairs, huge ensuite in this one, and they've done a bit of work in the back there. Wow, someone really wants to get a hold of me. So anyhow, good price on that. I mean, even comparing across, it can't touch the one we just profiled, but it's still, when you look historically, this is still a good deal at $474.9. Now McGhan is at $499, so you've got a nice upgraded kitchen. I think this is it's a royal furnace. I think 2,047 square feet. That's what it looks like to me. Bit tricky here because you walk right into the middle of your dining room. So if you put a table there, you kind of have to skirt around the table. It's basically set up in a grid pattern. So kitchen, eat-in, family, and dining room. But what's great about it is that you back onto, probably doesn't look exactly like that, but I mean you do back onto, it looks like no other homes. And so double garage, over 2,000 square feet with the green space behind it, $499 is a killer deal. So it's a hot pick. That one's not going to last long either. Now Fenimore, Wellington model, 3,455 square feet. The last model like this one, similar to it, was sold for $680 a couple months ago. And so what these guys have is, I mean, that one had hardwood floors. This is carpet, which may hurt them. I think people are going to do a math equation and say, well, we got to put hardwood floors inside. It's a fantastic layout. The kitchen's huge, and you've got a glass shower upstairs, upgraded countertops. This is the real value point that I think is going to push them past 7 if they can get the right offer, is having a kitchenette downstairs, big open concept, movie theater. That's going to be a lot of fun for a family that wants to move into this home. But really, I look at this and say, okay, is the basement necessary? Is it something, when you have almost 3,500 square feet, do you need the basement done? I don't know. That's the thing. People can be a little choosier and maybe save some money if they don't want that done. Fenimore is a really nice street close to the school there, and there's a lot of nice stuff about it. 169 Forbes is at 789.7. It's 3,300 square feet. Just to add some context, there's a home right now for sale, a Mattamy home, the same size, 3,300 square feet, and they just dropped down to like 639. So I think like that's 150,000 difference, and it's nice inside, it's beautiful inside. There is a lot of competition, and there's a lot of homes over 3,000 square feet that are even selling for less than 600,000. So really nice. The wainscoting here, open concept. The kitchen looks great. I sincerely wish them good luck because it's a gorgeous home. They're definitely dealing with some heavy competition. The highest price ever in New Milton was $785, so it's $789.7. Maybe a little bit aggressive, but I've seen stranger things happen. Now Rutledge Way is it's north of the 401, about 10 minutes. Wow, you can hear my phone go off like crazy. It's 1.179, 1.614 acres. Certainly nice inside, hardwood floors. I mean, you expect that. I mean, at this price, it's certainly got to be nice. But from what I know about this neighborhood, for what they have, the extra finished basement space, the size of the land, the street it's on, it looks pretty good to me. It looks like it's certainly a marketable price, and they're probably going to do just fine. So these are really tough homes though, because the buyers don't come along every day. There's not that many people that can write you a check for that much. So it can take a while, even if it's priced well. So these can sit for 2-3 months, and it doesn't mean that they're overpriced. It just means they haven't found the right person. So enjoy your day. That's our list for today. Some real nice picks. We've got a couple townhomes. We got that the Snowberry model. Great stuff. Okay, so have a super day. We'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.